Why she's with him, we'll never know. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the show. Welcome to the Married Couple Podcast. Woo!
Good job! I'm Batman.
Down by the river.
New idea.
How does you suck it dead? How does you suck it dead? How does you suck it dead?
The Married Couple Podcast. That's the way they do it. They ask a question every week, Wednesday. It ain't working, but that's the way they do it. You'll sometimes even hear from Santa or May. Now, it ain't working, but that's the way they do it. Let me tell you, this couple is fun. Well, maybe get a visit from IamDave's sister, or SamIAm's mama with no thumbs. Sometimes they literally talk about nothing, and Dave will say some shit he shouldn't say. So get a beer from the refrigerator and join us now on How Was Your Day? Anthony's Corner, Red Rose Podcast, Midnight Media. Sometimes I literally talk about nothing, and Dave will say some shit he shouldn't say. So get a beer from the refrigerator and join us now on How Was Your Day?
You want me to just go? Or you want to go now? Cut off?
I think so, yeah.
I'm cutting off half the song, babe.
Yeah, I know. It's a long song. And I already fucked up all of it.
Yeah,
So.
you know what? That happens anyway. Hey guys, welcome to How Was Your Day? You guys know the show, Simple Show. Come in, tell us about your day. We're going to tell you about ours, and we're going to have some fun, and I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I'm your host. I am Dave, of course, my beautiful, lovely wife.
SamIAm.
We are the Married Couple Podcast, coming to you live for this special Christmas episode. It's not really, we didn't really do anything Christmassy. I wore my Christmas jacket again.
I know.
With
It's so nice.
with your ICP shirt under it. Because, you know, who doesn't like Little Insane Clown Posse? I took Insane Clown Posse off the soundboard.
Aw.
I'm pretty sure I did. That kind of stinks. Anyway, you guys want to leave a message, please do so on our Instagram. That is the Married Couple Podcast _ in between each word. You can leave up to a minute-long message. We will maybe play it on the show. It depends on where you make a joke.
No.
We'll try to play it on the show. Some of them I'm like, yeah, that's enough. I don't need another minute-long message. I think we're good. We're having a good time.
All right.
Guys, welcome to the show. We do have a guest tonight.
We do. I'm so excited.
Ray from our favorite Best Pub is going to be on the show in a little bit. We're going to bring them up here after a little while and just kind of chat, have a good time for the Christmas season. Sweetheart.
Real quick, we already have people leaving messages.
Yeah.
We have I Am Dave's brother checking in saying, I'm staying tuned. Yes, because when I put the thing, sorry, I can't. Words are hard.
Stay tuned.
Yes.
Well, also, he tuned in for half the show last time, 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought he was tuned in the whole time. And then he was trying to guess where we're going. Because remember, we said where we're going
Yes.
for our vacation. And he was trying to guess. And I'm like, we already said. And so
but his wife did.
Well, they had to take a little time off to go watch Yellowstone or something like that.
Oh, that's okay.
So I thought stay tuned meant he's going to be tuned the whole time.
Oh no, because it says stay tuned, and then I stopped it because I fucked everything up. But it's fine. It's fine. And
I noticed my sister's here too.
Yes, I am Dave's sister says hi guys.
So she didn't speak Spanglish.
Holla.
And last week I think she came in and actually said
holla, and I said
you
holla.
read it wrong.
Anyway,
go ahead.
To those of you who don't know, one time Barb came in and said, hola, guys. And I was like, Barb says, holla. I was pretty embarrassed. It's okay. I'll never live it down.
She's from New Mexico.
Mary Jo checking in. She says, hi, kids.
What's up, Mom?
And then
kind of.
I know. And then she also said, my day was a blast. Work was awesome. Then dinner and drinks with a friend. So that's awesome.
Nice.
Drunk neighbors checking in. Jesus
that actually
Christ.
Sounds correct for drunk neighbors.
He says, drunk neighbors here. Not sure about your outfit, Dave.
It's Christmas. It's
yeah, it's that time of year.
That's actually what I wore to work today. Not the ICP shirt, but anyway, go on. I'll get to that one.
And then Nick says,
everybody's here already.
I know. Nick says, I'm sure Rob's day is going well. He's in Houston. We haven't asked him yet, but Nick, how was your day? And then also, I Am Dave's brother said, I will stay tuned tonight. So woo-hoo.
Sweet.
We are.
We've got a cool show for you tonight.
Mary Jo says, love your outfit. So to you, I would assume
of course.
Yeah, I mean, you're very much.
Yes, sweetheart.
Yes, my love.
How was your day, babe?
Day was good. Day was good. We go back a week or a couple of weeks because we were sick last week.
We were under
I'm
the weather.
still not feeling the best. So was our guest too. So it worked out. We were supposed to have our guest on last week, and all of us just did not feel well. I'm still have a cough and whatever. I'm over it. I'm fucking over it. I'm so tired of it. I literally sleep with cough drops in my cheeks so I don't cough all night.
Okay, so last night when I came to bed, well, we went to bed together, but when I lay and when I rolled up on you and hugged, because that's the way I get some. You lay down and I roll up on you. That's the way it goes around our house. So when I rolled up on you, what's that, Ray?
The lazy dog.
Yes.
Yes.
I know that move.
Yes. So I lazy dogged up there, and I thought you had Vicks on. I literally it smelled, and I'm like touching your chest there. I'm like,
I know. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm touching your chest. And I'm like, I smell Vicks, and you're like, that's my cough drop. I'm like,
I use those fisherman ones that, I mean, they're they're thin and they fit right in my cheek. And
You're gonna choke on that thing.
No, that's what my mom says she does
That's
that,
what
and my
she
dad
said.
worries.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you know.
Your mom chokes on that thing?
Yeah, I guess. Thanks, Mary Jo. At any rate,
Anyway,
we've had some good time. I mean, we went to get our passports on Friday, which that's exciting because Australia's coming up in a little over 3 months.
maybe.
No, right. We'll get there. We had book club. That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
We had another book club.
You don't talk about book club.
I talk about
the
fucking
first
book
rule
club.
about book club, sweetheart. You don't. We don't talk about book club.
No, it was really fun. We went to this new place called 30 Hop. Their food was pretty good. And I mean, they put up with our loud asses. So, I mean,
Okay.
book club started at noon and we left it after 4. So we went for brunch and then some.
It was a really good book,
Well,
you guys. This week, it was a really good
It was
book.
ish, honestly.
There's a lot to talk about this book. It was
No,
really.
we just, it's scroll time. Really.
I would go to book club. No, I won't. Actually, if you guys did the Bible, no, that's not me.
No. We did Lord of the Rings.
Big long book.
Or one of the
Lord of the Rings and the Bible are about the same amount of fiction.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm thoughts, as you all know. I'm thoughts. She's prayers.
I am Dave's brother said that's a stupid rule.
He's the one that made that
I
rule.
know, that's why he said it. No, so I mean, we had a really good time. We even played like a drinking game. It's kind of a never
At
have
book
I.
club?
Yeah. Courtney brought it's a deck of cards, but it's like a never have I ever. So you take a sip
shit. That's
if
why you were so drunk.
I've done a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Well, one of them is take a sip if you've ever had sex in an unusual location.
Like in the butt?
That's funny.
No, what's funny about it, and we'll get to it. Go.
And so, we were like, fuck. We all took almost all of us took a drink, and then we proceeded to talk about said locations in the.
Okay, can we just point out real quick?
Yes.
That you were talking about in said location. Now earlier, I was kind of looking. I was actually looking up for something for the show.
Mm-hmm.
I was going back to previous shows, and I realized we have a lot of episodes in the last year. But anyway, so I started a year ago exactly. And
right.
A year ago exactly was you and your sister, and I did the top 10 where your dad actually did the top 10.
I know, it was awesome.
I literally that would make you and your sister dance and cry.
As we're sitting here, or when we were watching, I'm like, you put this on, I can't stop watching it because it was so sweet. And my sister and I, my sister was so funny on that show because she was like, it's like kid. She had never been on a camera before. And she kept making faces like,
she was like sitting beside you in the background going.
And when I left to go potty, she was like, I'm SamIAm. And she talked like she thinks I speak. I don't know. It was funny. But I couldn't get ready because of
the point of that. Two things. Is I was going to do an entire kind of look back through all our episodes and kind of write something so we could kind of go over it tonight. But I couldn't get past that episode because you wanted to watch the whole thing.
I know.
Second point is that I made that joke.
Yeah, one of my news stories was about penis injuries over the Christmas holiday.
And you said in an unusual place. And I said in the butt. I made that exact joke exactly 1 year ago.
What movie is that from?
In the butt?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. Crying Game? I don't know.
I think it was in a movie.
I think that was. Sweetheart, how was your day?
My days, I haven't gotten through it. What else? We had bowling. Bowling was fun. I bowled pretty well. I bowled like a one. Yeah, we bowl on Saturday nights. If you ever want to join, I do need more people on my team.
I might. I've been getting into pool. I've been getting into pool myself.
Oh, but, nice.
Yeah. No. If that's what that's what you guys do on Saturday nights.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Before we come up to the pub.
Yeah.
That's why we're not.
You did mention that before.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, we did.
Any rate, so we had bowling. I bowled really well. My third game, I think I bowled a 157, which is very good for me. My average is a 122. But I don't know. Fuck, I'm the gummy kicked in.
Hey, girl. Hey there.
Just now?
Yeah,
Have you seen the Nebraska Cornhuskers bowling facility? Have
Yes.
you seen this?
Yeah,
Have you gone? Have you had a chance to tour it?
Yeah, my daughter
toured
goes
it,
to school
but-
downstairs.
Oh, that's
Or
so
downstairs. Down there is what I meant to say.
I know, Lincoln.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Lincoln, the downstairs.
Yeah, the downstairs.
No, yeah, but that facility is incredible.
It is. It's really interesting. Yeah. Loved it. I was like, Alex, you should go bowling here, and she's like, because kids can use it
Yeah.
freely. She's like, I don't think so. I'm like, whatever.
They can. Sweetheart, to just refocus
Yes, my love.
the rest of your day.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Work's been good. End of AEP. So AEP ended on the 7th. But things are, people are still looking into things. I'm still at the grocery store. What else? I don't know. We had a shit night last night because of. Oh, I went and saw Wicked last night with
was a
my
great
friend
night.
Kate. It was a maze. It's only the first half. As it ended, I was like, end of Act 1. I went and saw that with the Bitch Squad a couple of years ago when it was at the Orpheum, and I had never seen it before at that point, and I fell in love with it. And I really enjoyed the movie. Oh my gosh. Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen it, but Anita Menzel and what's her name? Who?
The other.
Why can't I had it last night.
Okay.
Christian Chenoweth.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you. Yeah.
I had it.
don't know who either of those are, but okay.
Yes, you do.
All right. But I'm pretending I
the
don't
chick
for the
this
crowd.
I'm more of a face person.
All right.
I get it.
Anyway, they
All right.
had cameos in it, which they were the
Sweet.
original Galinda and
Oh,
Elphaba.
yeah.
So it was pretty sweet, and I
In
enjoyed
the original meaning in
on Broadway.
Oh, I thought you meant in the Wizard of Oz, because
No.
those originals are way dead, especially.
Well, so
Especially
I
the-
have a
the
little
East
insight
Witch.
here.
Okay.
Oh,
My grandmother was Judy Garland's understudy for Wizard of Oz.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
that's amazing.
I'm not kidding.
That's amazing.
That's why I have an interest in singing. Is when I was a kid, like she would put me up on the washer or whatever when she was
That's
doing clothes, and she would sing so all those songs from Wizard of Oz. And
love
so that's where
that.
I
that is a
started.
great segue, and people are wondering
Yes.
who you are. It's a great segue to just bring you up and ask you how your
let's
day
do
was.
that.
So, Ray, hey guys,
Yeah.
please bring up Ray.
Here we go.
And this is Ray. This is our
This is
friend Ray.
Hello.
All the glitz and glam and
I love
crown
it.
and everything.
Very
so,
Galinda.
It
All
is
right.
very Galinda.
Yes.
and we'll get into the, and you said your grandma was the understudy.
Yeah, she was.
That was,
She was Judy Garland's understudy. She dated Johnny Carson in high school up in Norfolk.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she was in high school, and then moved out to California. Same thing with him, and
That's awesome.
yeah, they didn't work out, but hey,
Okay.
she interesting life story.
That's
Now,
awesome.
Guys, I do want to introduce everybody to Ray. We're going to get to who Ray is here shortly and everything about, what would you like? Everything about them or him or what? It doesn't matter.
I am not in the business of telling people how to talk to me.
Good.
So you
You
can
came to the
call
right
me
show.
whatever you like. And
You
it does
came to the
not
right
bother
show,
me,
bitch.
so.
And for everybody who just got a little bit confused once we brought that camera up, it's the gummy kicking in. That's all it is. It's the gummy. Anyway, we're gonna do. We've got some voice messages rolling in too.
Yes. I've got a lot of written.
You've
real
got
quick.
a lot of written. Hit those,
Okay.
and then I've got a day I want to talk about, and then we want to get to Ray's day as well.
Hell yeah.
Yes. So Nick said December birthdays are for pussies except for mine. Well, happy belated. His birthday was Monday.
I know. I didn't,
and I'm
wish
not a
him happy
fucking
birthday.
pussy. Also, AC's checking in. Midnight Media says Tolkien is God. The Two Towers is gospel.
See,
And then May says, you're not live on Facebook. I'll have to double check that. And then I could have fucked everything up. It's fine. But we are live on YouTube, so go there. I Am Dave's brother said it was on the Newlywed Game in the butt, Bob. There we go.
Oh,
Okay, we are live on
there
Facebook.
you go. Facebook looks great, guys.
Okay.
So thanks,
AC
May.
said in
Might
the
not
butt
have
was
been
a
right
great
away.
joke. Dave. Perfect timing. And then whatever. Midnight says, I don't know. The gummy kicked in is going to be my excuse for everything going forward.
Solid line. That's a good one.
Excuse me.
And then AC says, Dave, I bet some of the munchkins are still alive because they're magical. Plus, I don't think midgets can get cancer.
No,
don't
hold
quote
on.
me.
Hang on. First off, midgets have like an 18-year lifespan. I'm pretty sure.
I don't
They're
think
like
that's
dogs.
true.
Okay.
My blind depth should see that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't think that's correct, but
I
okay.
don't know. I just made that up. Guys, don't quote me on that.
All
And if
right.
you do, don't.
Do you want me to ask you how your day was?
Yeah,
yet,
let's
or
do that.
How was your day, my love?
I don't know. It was all right. That's all I got. All right. First off, there was a bunch. We a couple weeks ago,
Mhm.
we did have a couple parties.
Oh, we did.
We did. We went.
Oh my gosh, that is
first,
true.
First off, we went
Down by the river.
and we had
Down by the river.
Christmas party down by the river, which was a lot of fun. Because especially since we're not out there down by the river, we haven't seen those guys in since I don't know,
like a month.
month and a half ago. But anyway, it was fun to go.
It was great.
And it was a nice day. It wasn't that cold out.
No.
And then right after that, we went to the Bet's Christmas party, which was amazing. And we played bingo.
Music bingo.
Music bingo. I actually kept the card from that night.
I know.
I
I
did-
folded it up
I did
into
something-
a boat.
You did. You made a boat out of it. But then I had written something on it or done something to it, which is why I wouldn't save it. I couldn't remember why.
So-
But now I do.
Okay.
So it's by American Pie. American Pie, or not karaoke, but music, whatever. American
Bingo.
Pie. It was the name of the company.
Yeah.
And as we're sitting there bored because I know all these songs and I don't have to look them up, even though I did have the thing out for the country songs.
I know
So
all
we're playing this bingo. Now we didn't win,
No.
but I did color in American Pie to just get rid of the A and the R and the I, and then it says "Me Can Pie." So as we're sitting there, and I'm sitting next to my beautiful wife, I was so proud of myself. Look at this, honey. Look at I colored in just these letters, and that's what I'm going to say to you later. And you go, and you said what? And I go, "Me can pie."
I know. And I
Basically-
fucking died.
It's basically caveman for guess what we're doing later, babe.
We were having sex.
Me can pie. Anyway, that
This
is why I wanted to
living
save
what
it,
Dave is like, folks.
so we can talk about it on the
Me
show.
can pie.
Me can pie. Me can pie.
All right.
So anyway, I don't remember if we actually pied that night. I don't think we did. Maybe we did. I don't know. I think we didn't pie till the next day. So we did that. But the Bet's Christmas party was amazing.
Yes.
Hats off to both Nick and his beautiful wife. I've got to go work.
Yeah,
for
I know.
that
I
company.
can't wait. I'm
All of
so
those
excited.
employees there
Are
were
happy.
so happy and excited, and just a fun atmosphere it seems like Cat creates there.
Yes.
And once we get real estate stuff done, that's not probably that's where we're gonna end up.
Yeah.
So Nick, tell your wife make room for us. I don't need a seat or an office or anything like that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I need an office. No, I'll share with her. It's fine. Anyway, so we did that, and that was fun. And then what did we do after that?
Then we went and saw
New idea.
Jeff.
Yeah, I don't know.
From
yeah,
Vegas.
Well, yeah.
We went down town, kind of midtown, Sullivan's Bar on like 49th or 39th and Farnham, and went and saw Jeff and his bride to be, and they were in town for be able to hang out for one night, and and it was really fun. There were so many young kids there. I mean, some of them looked like they were not old enough, but it's just because I'm getting older, and I'm like, oh, and girls, in their little short dresses, which was fine because I used to suit up every time I went out. You know what I mean?
I know all about it.
I used to suit up all the time. I'd be like, all right, are we suiting up tonight? But I just, I don't, they just seem so young to me. And I hate that feels that way now.
We're old, babe.
I don't like that.
I mean, now we're not old.
Turning
but-
45 fucked me up a little bit.
And again, it's not old, but
It's not old, but I don't feel like I mix in that crowd anymore. You know what I mean? Like my kids' age crowd, and I think that's what it is. My kids are that age now.
Go ahead.
I'm
Go ahead,
starting
Ray.
to get friends that are like have daughters and
Yes.
stuff that are like, you know, just like freshmen in college or whatever. And it's like, oh yeah, no, I can't stay out until 2 a.m. anymore or fucking roll with them.
See, the
Yeah.
thing is we stay up until
We stay up till then,
like
but
we're that
going
young
out-
Oh
still.
no, but yeah, doing what they're doing.
No.
But no.
No.
Well, and here's the deal. If you think about it, we are our parents' age when we were those kids that you're talking about.
I know.
I mean, we're pretty much, for the most part, we're our parents' age right now. And that's when we were those kids just starting out at the bars.
Yeah.
Or, you know, just out of high school, just starting out at the bars and stuff like that. That was us back then. And you're now to the age that you
I know.
imagined that you'd never get to. So guess what? We got here so far.
I can't fucking
We're
believe I
doing-
made it.
We're doing
Buckle
good.
up.
All right,
Here's the shit that I've been
here's the way
through.
the rest of our day went. We tried to order plane tickets to Perth last night.
Oh.
All right, so because we had talked about it, we waited a little bit, and the price actually went up even than the time that we did.
Within a week.
Within a week, from 2 weeks ago when we talked about it, within
Yeah.
a week the prices had increased. So, which is fine. They're still not. I mean, we're still going to go.
They're still attainable.
They're still
yes.
attainable. So, so we got on to Expedia because my wife likes to use Expedia for some reason.
I use them all the time.
And
I don't know
if you
about
guys remember when we went down to San Antonio this past year,
Mm.
I did a little rating because we got stuck at the airport in Dallas. We had to deal with customer service from the Dallas airport with who is the American Airlines?
Yeah.
American Airlines. Whoever did our what you call it? Hertz. Was it Hertz or it was?
No,
It was Enterprise.
Enterprise.
It was
great,
Enterprise
yes.
Rental, and they got the A, and
Mhm.
everybody else got the Fs and the F offs and stuff like that. Anyway, so I've got a new one for tonight, a new little rating system based on
Oh,
tonight's.
I'm
or
waiting
based
on bated breath on
last
this one.
last night's experience. So we tried to book something on Expedia to get to Perth, and it said we just hit enter, and it said because we did everything, we picked the flights, we did everything right, and we hit enter, put the credit card information in.
It
And
kicked it back.
Kicked it back and said, nope, that didn't work. We
Mm.
need your credit card information. Something's wrong. So we checked everything. Maybe that O in Omaha
Seems like,
needs
yeah,
to be
make-
capitalized. Maybe it's that.
the O.
All right, try it again. Boom. Nope, still didn't work. All right, well, let's look at it. Maybe we got this number wrong. Type it in again. Maybe there's a space at the beginning or something. Type the number in again, hit it again. Boom. So we did that. I don't know. I would have said like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
No, it was 6
It was
times.
6.
And here's how I know. Because after the 6th time, my phone alerted me that my credit card, which has a huge limit, by the way, is now over the limit, which is not possible.
Sounds surprising.
Yeah, but when you're trying to make 6 $4,000 purchases, and all the purchases go through, every single one of them goes
Mm,
through,
I see.
yet the computer says it
Yeah.
didn't go through, so try it again. No, guess what was happening?
They
Every
They were
single
putting
one
a hold on the card every time I hit
charged
the
it.
button.
to my card. So
No, you're on the roller coaster now.
I got on the phone with Wells Fargo.
Oh, Wells, man.
So we started with, that's what we
We're about
started
to
with.
move some money, I think.
So we got on the phone with Wells Fargo. And Wells Fargo, I'm going to rate you based on your service, your complete customer service. Wells Fargo, we got on there and we talked to him and he said, well, yep, they charged you 6 times. And I said, well, it doesn't.
That's not right.
It's not right because we didn't get any confirmation even once.
Mm-mm.
No, well, they charge you 6 times and there's nothing you can do about it. And so you need to contact, he said it's a United charge from United who, that you got charged. United's right here. So Wells Fargo says, call United. So we're talking to Wells Fargo and on the other phone, we call United.
Right.
And so Wells Fargo goes, yeah, it's United's fault and there's nothing we can do. And United goes, all right, well, if we did, I can take care of that. And the guy from Wells Fargo said, we can't do anything. Call United. They have to get rid of those transactions. So we did. We called United and we told them that. And they said, fine.
But
What
we can't
need-
find them.
We
but
can't
if-
see them. But if Wells Fargo can give me the number,
Mm.
then we can look them up and I can take care of this right now. So the United people
They were
want to take
great.
care of it right away. And the Wells Fargo guy goes, yeah, we can't give you that number. And I go, well, that sounds like you have that number
Mhm.
Mhm.
and you're just not wanting to give it to me.
Yeah.
And he goes, yep, nope, we can't do that. We have now that we've got to turn it in because I can't give that number out. That's got to go to our fraud department and they've got to handle all that. I said, well, that sounds like it could take a couple weeks. So I don't want that because I want to book these flights. And United's on the phone telling me that they can handle this. They just need those numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So he wouldn't do it. And so I asked to speak to his manager. And he didn't want me to speak to the manager. Anyway, but whatever. He finally let me speak with the manager, which didn't work out. The manager said the same thing. But so the manager said the same thing. I said, so what you're telling me is you are looking at the numbers.
And you cannot give them to
your
me.
customer, you won't give this to me, even though that's what I need to get to take care of it. No, I'm sorry, sir. It's our policy. And that's a fucking stupid policy. So anyway, then we called Expedia. And Expedia, they weren't much help either. I won't go into the long, boring details of that. Let's just start. Start with the rankings. First off, United. I usually go through like an A through F rating. No, United, you get a U. For United, you good. United, you good.
I like that.
You good. You did everything. You
I don't
did
know why
everything.
you surprise me sometimes.
Like, I get it.
You
I
said
don't
you
know.
had nothing.
No, I don't have much. I did have
He's
this.
just trying to get the planes in the air.
Expedia, you get a big, because your name is Expedia, you get a big X. Yeah. Because your service sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, no, seriously, that's Expedia. 3 of those, you're out and the other team gets to guess. And last but not least, my favorite, Wells Fargo. Wells, as far as your you got far to go as far as your customer service is concerned. Wells, far to go. As far you get an F for you guessed it. Fuck off.
Well deserved.
You guys suck. Wells Fargo, I may pull all my money, and I've actually got money in there for once. And you guys suck. You're really terrible. Anyway, guys, that's how my day went.
I work in finance.
Yeah,
I know.
Wells Fargo.
Wells, get fucked.
Yeah, fuck off.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, that doesn't mean we're not going. We're still going to Perth.
Yes,
we're gonna
we
get it
just
figured out
have to have it figured out.
within I don't know, a couple weeks. Whenever Wells Fargo gives my money back, I don't know.
Well,
maybe,
it should drop off in the next couple of days. That is one thing that we did learn from Expedia.
is don't go through Expedia.
Yeah, well, they did say we it's a pending hold because you hit submit. Even though, and I was like, yeah, but you came back and said it didn't work. You know, what the fuck is your deal?
Right.
And so then I was like, hey,
No, they pointing fingers at us. If you push the button 6 times, are you fucking kidding me?
All right, well, okay. And then and then they were like, well, I'm like, well, okay, are you going to guarantee me this price since I tried to book it with you? And they're like, no, we can't do that. I'm like, well, that sounds like a you problem. They're like, we can't guarantee a price. I'm like, well, you can make it right if it's more expensive in 3 days than it is now. And they're like, no, we can't do that. I'm like, fuck off. So I actually said fuck off to the Wells Fargo guy a couple times. I'm like, that's fucking wrong. And Dave goes, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. That F word. And Expedia hung up on us twice.
Yeah, twice.
Both 2 different people hung up on us. And we weren't even mean to them.
No, we were actually being nice. We were being firm.
I got a little loud.
I put my mom voice on.
I had a customer service call at Target, and they misdelivered a package, and I asked them to send another one, right? And they just kept saying no, and then I was like, okay. They're like, wait a day, see if one of your neighbors returns it, and I'm like, all right, fine. And sure enough, the neighbor returned it. They showed up.
Wow.
So 2 blocks over.
So they kept saying no.
Yeah, and it worked out actually for me.
That happened with
because
whatever.
I'm just silly.
Too many companies, customer service wise, say no.
Well, that happened with
They need to figure out
Amazon with
ways
me
to
one
say
time.
yes.
Way back when.
I agree with you though.
Yeah, I don't know. Instead of saying no, figure out a way to help me.
How do you say yes?
Yes.
Figure out a way.
Yes. So we have quite a few written comments really quick.
Oh, let's go. And then I will get to the voice
and
comments.
then we need to ask Ray how his day was.
We will.
So AC says, what is Don McLean for 600, Alex? When you pulled up the American Pie. And then AC said cream pied. I'm sorry. 46 is next month, and I'm mega fucked. No. Rob says, what's up? He's
Hey,
checking in.
Rob, how was your day, buddy? Rob, we've been thinking about you this
How was
whole
your
time.
day?
We've been thinking about you the last 3 months since I forgot to ask you how your damn day was, and Nick points it out every show. How was your day?
AC said kayak, check kayak. Well, I used to be a travel agent. I've used all of the things. Expedius has been good to me up until the last couple of times. So now we are cutting ties. Nick says, Rob, you're bullshit. And then says, how was your day, Rob? And then talking about the plane tickets, AC. AC said, or Rob said, fuck off, Nick, because that's important. Yeah. AC said, Wells Fargo was the bank that opened up 1 million new fake accounts to make their quota.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure they made JD Power.
Wow.
AC says, everybody make sure to like the stream. We should have 7 likes if you're listening and like it as you are. Sorry, I keep
we've only got 7 on there.
8 now.
Hey,
Nick says Wells Fargo saved my life in Nam.
What?
That's a bold stance to take, my friend.
What?
Wells Fargo saved my life in Nam or Nam.
I'm pretty sure Wells Fargo put you there in the first place.
Wells Fargo played a big deal in Wyatt Earp's life, actually.
Oh, that's hugely. I didn't, and JP Morgan.
Yes,
I had no idea how until we watched the Wyatt Earp thing.
It was a different time, though.
They
had a valuable service back then, but hey, it's a
now
different
it's
time.
shit.
Well,
frontier. Yeah.
I'm about to rob one of their stagecoaches, get my money back.
Zanzia said, for everyone who told Wells Fargo to fuck off, thank you, because they suck. And then thank you for telling me the Wells Fargo thank you for telling the Wells Fargo person to F off. That's being nice. And that was Zanzia. So, and honestly, folks, I do apologize. Instagram did not work because I fucked everything up. So,
so
fine.
we're not live on the Insta?
Not on IG.
Okay.
No.
Well, we've still got a few people on Facebook. Thank you very much. When you pop into Facebook, say hello.
Yeah.
And go also, if you can, to our YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, do all those fun things.
Do all the things.
Checking in with a voice message quick, and then we'll get to your day, Ray.
Alrighty, guess what's going on here? What would that be? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, you fuckers. Well, why are you saying that so soon? Because we only got 2 more weeks of this show before the end of the year, and the holidays are coming and people want a present, so there's a present. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, you fuckers. We said it. There you go. We sent it. Present you sent. Who else could ask for more? I'm not sure if that's what I would consider a Christmas present. Well, I'm not sure if that's what I would consider one either, but since we have no idea what everybody's size is and what they really want, then we might as well say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you fuckers once again. And you know what? This show is about to become the who's, the what's, the when's, the where's, the why's, and the how's, and I don't know if I want to know the how comes and the in and outs, the whole thing, but that's just the way it goes. So hang in there with me, Betty, Mary, and Sam and Dave, and, sorry, I am Sam and I am Dave, or whatever the hell they are. And no refunds, please. No exchanges. Merry Christmas, all you fuckers.
Thanks.
A lot of fuckers in there.
I think Betty's got me kicked in also. I'm not sure. You may have. We've got a couple more messages. Here is one from this guy.
But you are not a Jedi yet.
I don't even know which guy it is. He messes them all up. But here's, let's see.
Good evening, guys. How's everybody doing? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. I'm just going to say it now just in case I don't get a chance to. The other thing is Dave says shit he shouldn't say, but we love it anyway. And Sam, she just says up stuff when words are hard. But, words may be hard, and Dave may say shit that he shouldn't say, but we love them all anyway.
Yeah. Thanks. He started off by hello.
I know, it sounded like
messed me up. I thought it was Grand Animal Song for a sec. I don't know. Hold on.
Hey, you cheeky little fuckers from the best bar ever. Just wanted to say hi and just wanted to say I had a great time when I was there visiting at your little bar down there. And I'm telling you, it may be a dive bar, but as far as I'm concerned, I'd love to dive there anytime.
Yeah, Zanzia and May came up to Omaha.
And actually stayed there.
Yeah, and stayed at the Super 8.
And came down and hung with us. I don't remember.
I don't know if you were there
if
or
you
not.
met Zanzia. But Zanzia can tell us if you guys met.
I don't know.
And he came. We went bowling, and then afterwards he hung out with us at the bar for a while.
Oh.
May was done, and she was like,
"Come back around. Come do some karaoke."
Yeah, and
I don't bite.
And or maybe he does.
Costs extra.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and I'd like to thank Miss Red Rose for my Christmas gift this year. 1,001 Sam snort laughs. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Red Rose.
Dave, you snort laughed before she did today. You did.
Yeah, the family that snorts together stays together. I don't fucking know. That could be taken wrong.
That sounds
like cocaine, doesn't it?
failed
fuck.
dare campaign.
Yeah, that is a failed dare campaign. So you got her. One more from here's my. I think I don't know.
You know, I want to do that thing I said I wanted to do, which is what? Oh, come on, you know, the special sound effect for Dave's soundboard so he could drive people crazy. Or he could play his own version of the Chipmunk song and then just use just this little itty-bitty clip. Well, it's past 15 seconds. What could possibly be the itty-bitty clip? Do you know how it goes? Betty? Okay, Dave! Do I sound like a chipmunk there?
Kind of.
I don't know. I'm not playing it back. I guess we'll find out when they do.
I guess. That wasn't bad.
I love that.
Tell us what your ruling is that you found out.
Well, yeah, we just played it back, and I also put it on my soundboard. By the way,
did you?
Okay, Dave.
I love it.
Firing
just
from the hip.
Part.
Okay, Dave.
They play like
yeah, I'm gonna drive you guys freaking nuts. You're right, Betty. Good job.
At the grocery
Sometimes
store
you just need
that I sit at. They play a Muzak version of the Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas.
A Muzak?
Well, kind of, yeah. I mean, it's like adults, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Play the actual Alvin.
Actual chipmunks?
No, it doesn't make any sense.
That's stupid. Guys, stick around. We before we leave tonight, we are going to also do Who's Coming With Me. We're going to sit here, but feel free to leave a message also.
Yeah.
Sam's still got a couple news stories, and before we get to any of that, Ray,
how was your day?
How was your day?
Right? It was a day.
Nice. Rob, see what I did there? I asked Ray how the day was, so fuck off. Ray, how was your day for real?
No, you know what? My day was not bad. It was a normal day for me, but beyond just the day,
we always go back.
I do have a couple of stories. I'll start with Choo Choo's, man.
All right.
So some of you, if you're local here, you know Choo Choo's Bar and Grill. I had a friend, and we all met up to get some cookies. Alyssa cooked us a bunch of cookies.
Nice.
And then my friend B has been coming to the bar and had a guy that's been kind of a stalker, right?
Okay.
Presumably, some stuff happened, but he was there. And he pretended like he was going to throw a punch at my friend. And so I stood up, right? I was having none of it, right? So, and I was pretty. I was in a dress. I was pretty, as usual, right? I was like, oh heck no, you got to go, brother. So no, we locked eyes.
So
So I got up to throw him out.
Probably didn't know how tall you were either, did he? I don't know. How big was the dude?
Because
you're
about my
size.
height. We were pretty similar height. But he's scrawny, and no, it wasn't going to be a problem for me. So I stood up to him, and by the time I couldn't even get my hands on him before some of the bar staff and stuff threw him out. So
that's awesome.
It worked out just fine. But so there's a little bit of drama at the Chew. I have started taking to calling it the ball. Because I am always pretty, and so I tell my friends, "Hey, I'm going to the ball dress appropriately."
No, and you said you were going to dress. I think we invited you on the show.
Yeah,
and when you confirmed yesterday, you said you're going to, or was that today? This morning?
Yesterday, I'm going to wear my pink princess outfit. Yeah,
yep.
I love it.
Crown and all. Now, when you and I first met, Ray, you were not dressed like this. Do you remember when we first met? When you and I first met?
Well, what was I wearing?
Maybe Sam was there. Your hair was just you were not dressed to the nines like you I've seen you every time since.
Really? Was I in a dress?
No.
You were not. The very first time I saw you. You were not.
I was just in like jeans.
Mm-hmm.
You were just in jeans and
That's surprising.
We chatted for a while and then
I wasn't there that night. I think I was doing a podcast.
I think you were doing a show.
Yeah, I was
So
probably
that
doing
must-
roses are red.
That must have been
very
like the
first
first
night, it was-
night I was out at the bar or
It
something.
probably was,
Yeah.
but it was at the best pub.
Okay.
And we met, and I saw you, and we hung out for a little bit, and we talked about the podcast. I think I said something about my wife, she's on this podcast, so on and so forth. But then ever since then I've seen you, you have been just to the nine. I mean, you've
Absolutely.
been
It's been quite a journey for myself, going from just straight boy all the time to going out in femme, right? And trying to look fabulous.
Right.
Well, you always look
enjoying life, right? I try really hard. It's a lot of effort. It takes
You
me
do.
about 2 hours to get ready
I get it.
every night. So it's a lot of effort. Took me 2 hours tonight. So
well, thank you. No, seriously, thank you for
of course
for getting ready and for the show.
It's
2
kind
hours,
of
it's
it's
not
kind
even
of
a
my
weekend.
new passion. I really enjoy it. I spend a lot of money on clothes, but it's worth it. I really am happy with what I'm doing. So, yeah.
I love it.
Well, you did. I did pick your name. And I made you because you said just make it.
Oh
Ray.
yeah, Ray. Like Ray of
I said
Sunshine.
Ray of Sunshine.
Mhm.
All right.
Yep.
And here's one thing I can say about you: every time that we see you, you are always so out there, and so you're having. It's like you're having your best life.
I told my friend I'm trying to be my authentic self.
Okay.
So I try to be my authentic self.
What kind of
You definitely are.
Can I dive into that a little bit?
Yeah.
Because you know what? This honestly, and this is one of the reasons since starting podcasting too.
Yeah.
I've been trying to. I'll be honest. My stepdaughter, years ago, and this was quite a while ago. It was Alex.
Yes.
When she was young. It was right after we got together, and she had come in here and she said something about how they're teaching these pronouns. And that she said that some people want to be called they or them.
Sure.
And first off, as Sam points out all the time, I'm an old man, and I'm
He's a grumpy old
I'm a grumpy
man.
old man
I get it.
that doesn't get shit.
It's okay.
And so I was, I think the very first time she told me that, I was mad. I'm like, no, they is more than one person. You can't have a one person
plural.
It's a plural. Okay. So who's they? And I was like
Possessed by the cult.
But I mean, if we really think back, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great things about where we're going as a nation and where we're going with everything.
Oh no, but I always tell people, and I'll save you here because I always tell people I'm not in the business of telling people how to talk to me, so I don't have a stance on pronouns on what I should be called. So if somebody views me as male and they say he, him, that is fine. If they say she, her, that is fine. If they want to go and say they, them because they're trying to maybe be sensitive, that's fine too. So I am not in the business of telling people how to talk to me. It's up to them and their perspective and of the situation. So I don't prescribe to the idea of getting upset about how people use the pronouns. I think that's how they view their situation, and it's okay.
All right. Guys, if anybody has a question for Ray or wants to say anything, first off, I want to applaud you because you are, and I don't applaud, I just have a machine that does it. No, but
big crowd.
One thing, and I'll admit, it's the past 5 years we've come a long way, and normally this show doesn't do that, guys. I know. Here I am doing this a little bit. Normally this show doesn't talk about different things like that, but it's we're kind of in your face about it, so we figured we at least talk about it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
a very bassy voice with a very pretty face.
I got to be honest, you're one of my favorite people. Not only up at the bar, but you're one of my favorite people. You are a very positive person. You're not only positive about who you are, you're positive about who everyone else is. If somebody's ever in trouble, you're the first, like you just mentioned at the bar, you're the first one to be up there, and I applaud that. So and I'm very happy that you're on the show. Anyway.
Well, and then there was that night that I grabbed Jolene when she was falling because she was fainting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
What an ordeal that was too. So I was happy to just jump right in on that. But I try to stay positive and just, you get back what you put out. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, again, I'm going to hit a button.
No,
I appreciate it.
I'm running for Empress of all the polite touches.
Anyway, you've seen the show a little bit before. I know that we've at least talked about the show, and you've seen a little bit. So Guys, if you have any questions, anything like that for Ray, any statements, anything,
Yeah, here I'm an open book, guys.
please feel free.
That's
Otherwise,
awesome.
Yeah.
we'll move along a little bit with the show. Sam, I
Yeah.
think, has got a news story. I know you got another story, something about a dog. I don't know.
Mm.
And then, guys, stick around. We are
Yeah, I
going to do
do.
Who's Coming With Me a little later. And before I knew Ray was coming on the show, I actually put, there's just a bunch of stuff in there. It'll be interesting. It's going to be fun.
It's gonna be a fun show.
No, I'm
Are we
no
doing
holds
a news
barred
story now?
anyway. Yeah. No, I didn't
Okay.
tell you to get ready for it, but
No.
sure. I'll double check.
We
that
do have
don't
some
knock them out.
written messages. Elsa Sky says,
Hi.
I have
Elsa.
exciting news to share. I'm moving to the United States and getting married in 2026.
Ooh, wow.
So that's exciting.
That's very exciting.
May likes the hey, love the okay, Dave. And then Elsa says, I hope to be a guest on your podcast one day.
It's awesome.
And then Donnie said, Ray, you do you. And Nick said, Ray, what's your thoughts on Dave's retreating hairline? He did say earlier, can we get some powder for Dave's?
Yeah.
Where did it go?
I can pull it forward.
You know, it's something
Doesn't
I
it?
worry about. I
Really?
do. It's something that I worry about too. So yeah. I gotta
Well,
move
that's
it.
all your real hair, though.
It is, but
I know that for a fact
I
because
know
of
it
the
won't
first
last
time I met
forever.
you.
I know it won't last forever. So I worry about it too.
Oh.
Yeah.
The wigs will be in the future inevitably at some point, but I'm very loving my own hair right now.
Or you just Sinead
Yeah.
O'Connor that shit. Fuck.
No.
I mean, no, you hate Sinead O'Connor because all that, but whatever. I mean, whatever. Anyway, we've got another voice message here. Is Zanzi, or maybe Granddad won't throw me. It's only 13 seconds, so probably not. Here's Zanzi again.
So can we do a podcast, Bankers or Bitches, with you, me, Dave, and Anthony's Corner? I'm just saying.
Bakers or bitches?
Bakers or
Work at a
bitches.
credit union.
There was more to that. Sorry, I cut it off before the end.
No.
So can we do a podcast, Bankers or Bitches, with you, me, Dave, and Anthony's Corner? I'm just saying. Doesn't he work at a credit union?
Oh, I don't.
Maybe. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
maybe. I don't remember either. Anyway, I am caught up on voice messages, babe. So when you're ready for
I
the
am
news story,
ready.
knock it out.
So, a Pennsylvania Republican mistakes a Star Wars prop for a downed drone. So this.
Hold on, like an actual.
Yeah, I'll
all
show
right.
the picture in a second.
Okay, no, I know, but so a Pennsylvania Republican. It's
Yes.
not just some random dude that works.
A
at the
Republican
okay,
Pennsylvania
thank you.
state senator posted
There you
on
go.
social media about the federal government's mishandling of unidentified drones, sharing a photo of a supposedly downed drone, but failed to recognize it was actually a spacecraft from Star Wars.
What
It
is
was
this?
a TIE fighter.
Oh, okay.
So this guy's name's Doug
Wow.
Mastriano, and I'm very sad. I think he's Italian, and fuck. He's now facing questions about his competence for office as people are making fun of his post on X, formerly known as Twitter. The photo Mastriano posted has a caption that indicates that a crashed drone was received from the water at Orange Beach. However, the drone being hauled on the back of the truck is a TIE fighter from the Star Wars films.
Okay, so where did he?
I don't fucking know.
Where'd
It
he
says
see
it's unclear where and when the photo was taken. He said on his post, "It is inconceivable that the federal government has no answers, nor has taken any action to get them to the bottom of these unidentified drones. The fecklessness of this that's a."
Oh, he's using Scrabble words.
I know. I was like, who fucking uses that word? Of this administration was on display last year when the Chinese surveillance balloon was allowed to fly over the entire continental U.S. before being shot down. Let me show you the fucking picture he posted real quick because I'm just saying.
How
Here
did
we
he get
go.
elected with no-
It's
Dude.
clearly a fucking
Oh.
TIE fighter.
That's not even a.
Are drones
That is-
that big?
That's the hold on. That's the picture he posted,
That's the picture he posted.
and he was being serious.
He was being
He wasn't
serious.
making a joke.
He wasn't being satirical. No, it was so.
His wife was stuck behind the trailer in traffic and look at this.
Oh my God, it's a drone.
What was his name?
Doug Mastriano.
Doug, look at this. Doug, there's alien spaceships. You're a senator. Do something, Doug.
You need to post about this.
He still has not taken this down, even after being told it was a Star Wars
Dude,
prop.
take it down.
My wife said. My wife told me.
Call him now. And
I'm telling you, Doug.
Somebody make him watch one of the movies, or just I don't know.
I'd be like, "Oh my God, it's a fucking TIE fighter!" He's like, "It's a fucking drone."
She's pearl clutching so hard. The drones, Doug. It's the drones.
That can't be real. That can't be real.
It's
Doug,
real.
Doug.
That can't be
And so
real.
he's just going with it. He's like, "Hey, she's my wife, man."
He's like, "I fucking listen to that bitch.
I can't take it down. She's on TikTok."
I'm standing behind her. Oh my God.
Well, yeah. All right. Yeah.
I thought you would find that funny. I thought it was hilarious.
Well, especially when you showed me the picture. When you said it was a down, that he thought it was a picture of a downed drone. I thought, okay, not like the Barbie you have to sit next to you. I thought that you had
I'm gonna mess up my makeup.
Sorry, obviously it's the Down syndrome Barbie that I gave her a month ago.
Oh my God.
No, I thought it was wrecked or in pieces or something like that. And
No,
he
it's a
just
whole
didn't
ass
recognize.
TIE fighter.
He just didn't recognize that those were pieces.
No.
I thought it was Dax Snowspeeder all stepped on from the freaking anyway. And I call it Dax Snowspeeder because he
man
died
will
there.
watch the Star Wars trilogy and think he's in a briefing.
Who is this new General Grievous? Do we report to him? Okay. All right.
It's probably like, I could take him.
Right.
Doug, you could take him.
What are those flashlights? Those flashlights he's got. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that
guys,
was great.
Stick around. We've got more. We did. Swear, you're going to do at least one more news story. We're going to get to a puppy.
I've got a few of them.
I did, like I said, I was going to do a best of the year or whatever. Now on Friday for Rose and Red.
Yes,
you guys are doing.
You are going to be on that show,
Okay.
my love.
Oh, you're just get to the end of my story then. Okay, guys, that's what I was going to say.
Sorry.
So anyway, no, but you're doing a year in review pretty much, and you're going back through the whole year. Now, does that mean I have to go watch every single episode from front to back so I know what the fuck I'm doing, or can I just sit there?
You can just wing it like
I
you
can just
normally do.
sit there and tell dick jokes like I always do.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's not quite our audience, but yeah.
I know, but seriously, anytime that one of you guys are gone, I do fill in, and there's a dick joke every once in a while.
I mean,
just happens.
Why not?
It puts a different spin on that show. and I don't know.
It's kind of fun. Crazy. I mean, we started off as two moms talking, and then we did a deep dive into Scientology with AC the beginning of last year, and it's been true crime and cults ever since. And I love where the show has gone and is going. We've had great guests from your sister to all the things, but I mean, I'm just excited to kind of go back in that year in review and kind of go through the beginnings to now.
In that show,
you have maybe a little preview for us later, right? You said you have something about cult.
Yes, yes, we do have culty things. Yes, I do have a news story.
A little teaser.
What are you doing? Giving up part of the news? You have a cult news story?
I might. Yeah.
Anyway, about something from Red Rose. Never mind. No. I'll find out when you get there. All right. So, no, but that's one of the things I wanted to bring up. You guys have been doing that show for now over a year. You guys actually started, the two of you started this time last year, a little before this.
Yes. Yeah.
And then AC entered about nowish or towards the beginning of, or right in January or something like that. Yeah. And you guys have just taken off since. Up to more than 500 followers now. Yes. On YouTube, so that's awesome. You doubled ours. So, guys, if you're visiting or watching from Red Rose Podcast, please subscribe to the Married Couple Podcast.
Yes,
you can
please.
see Sam even more. Not being so serious.
This is why you watch the shows. Sorry, no, nothing against Stacey and Rose. No, this is why you watch our show.
You're not wrong. I understand that. I get it. Anyway, so we did a lot of that. Let's see, about a year ago, a little over a year ago, May moved up to Minnesota.
Yes.
On December 15th, actually, or is right. What's the date today?
It is the 18th.
So
yes.
just a year and a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Skinny was on one of our shows way back then when we still knew him.
No.
Before he gave her car back and then disappeared. So that was cool. Sassy Firecracker.
The car back.
I know. Sassy Firecracker did. I just threw. I did. You're right, though. At least he did. I just throw those out every once in a while. They don't even know the actual story. If they watch every show, they can piece it all together. Anyway, Drunk Neighbor and Anthony joined us last year on.
That was
show.
a good one. Yeah,
that was a fun show. We had a tribute episode in March where we talked about, of course, Mom passed away, and our friend Jesse from Kentucky, who also passed away. It was a good year for us as well. I mean, as far as the shows go, so it was a lot of fun.
It was.
Sam laughed and coughed a lot.
Sorry.
No, you're doing good. You can.
This is the time of year.
Need one of those cough drops?
I might need to go grab one.
You can, if you want.
It's gonna make my wine taste like shit, but I'll be right back.
Or just dump it in the wine. It'd be like a new type of wine. Guys, did you say I miss you? Hurry back. I miss her too. She's just been gone. Ray, first off, the audience, if you want to leave us a voice message, I think it still works. I jumped off of it, but yes.
Give me your weirdest pickup lines.
Mine?
No, the audience.
Oh, the audience. Oh,
yeah. Give me like your weirdest pickup lines. I've heard a lot of them. So give me some weird ones. Hit me off of 6 honey packs in the Walmart parking lot looking for my benefit shorty. Like just some weird ones. So give me some content.
We were talking a little bit about
I've got more I can talk about, but
we were talking a little bit about this because you said that a couple people had some weird pickup lines that you've heard.
Oh yeah. No, I had one gentleman say, I want to watch you eat a salad with too much ranch dressing and no napkin. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I gotta be honest. This certainly got my attention. It made me laugh.
I gotta be honest. That's a good one.
Yeah. I'm like, I see where you're going.
And no fork or anything either. Just get in that salad.
Yeah.
Before we get too far into it, guys. There you go. Ray gave you an idea. Best or worst pickup lines.
Yeah.
Just
I'll rate them.
What have you heard or what have you said?
Yeah, I'll rate them.
He looked at me and said that. I'm like, oh man, no, I've said some really bad ones back in the day. I've said all sorts of shit way back in the day.
Something Wayne Gretzky.
So yeah. Here is May leaving another message, I think. Hold on.
Okay, so can we mention the drug? Sure we can. The drug's name is Belbuca. There was no patch in the package, so we called the company and reported the lot number, and kind of sucks because they're about $475 a box, right?
Yeah, that's about right. So we're waiting to hear from the pharmaceutical company about that.
Almost didn't make the show tonight. Yeah, we almost really basically just weren't going to get there. I love the okay Dave though part of it,
and she's not even on fucking caffeine. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we got locked out of my phone up to about an hour. The security pattern that we used wouldn't unlock the fucking phone, kept saying errors. I was like, no, it's not. It's been the same fucking pattern for the last year. So we almost didn't make it. So that's how our day was, kind of in a nutshell.
They said almost didn't make it.
Almost.
Almost.
They made it.
They did.
Proud of you.
They did, yes.
Okay, Dave!
Told you.
She also said, thanks for mentioning it's been a year since I moved here and sent 20th 2 days after I moved. September 20th, 22 days after I turned 20 or 55, I had a trip to Omaha. Saw you guys, Dave, Sam, Jason, James.
Normally, I don't remember dates, but we mentioned it on the episode that I just watched from a year ago.
Yeah.
It was such a fun. Anyway, here is Zanzi again. Or
good evening, Sam and
now
Dave.
he does it.
This is
Son of a
Granddad
bitch. I should have known that. I've been asking for it the whole fucking
what
time.
A fool.
God damn it.
Thought he was going to put thought it was a TIE fighter as a drone. And he put it up on the internet. What a fool. Why? Because it should have been an X-Wing, of course.
I asked you earlier.
You did. I almost was like, I found a story about that.
Okay, son of a bitch. All right, at least 4 messages. I'm like, this one's going to be it. This one's going to be it. And then when I'm not even paying attention, my fault.
You should have realized when I did a Star Wars
every other
story.
time. God damn it! Sorry, it's the gummies kicking in.
You didn't do a gummy.
You're right, I didn't. But that's going to be my excuse from now on.
No, I didn't gummy.
Okay.
No, anyway, yeah, I didn't.
Earlier, I was like,
that's you guys.
Did you do yours before or after I told you?
After you told me.
Oh, thank you.
Like literally.
Girl. Okay.
Literally. Right.
I'm like, that sounds good.
Girl.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Of course.
Ray, you had talked about earlier. You said you had a puppy story, and people like puppy stories.
Oh my goodness! So they
don't
will,
disappoint.
no, they will not like this one.
No,
it's sweet, but it's funny, but it's gross. We have snorts. No, I have a Belgian Malinois. So if those of you don't know, think police dog, right? And she has just been not feeling well and wasn't, eating and whatnot, and so we're concerned. So we took her to the vet. And we're like, oh, we're so worried about her. So they gave her some sedatives after she had. She's a little reactive to other dogs. She's a little bit of a handful in the lobby. So they gave her some sedatives. She couldn't hold it anymore, and she just let it all out.
Oh,
right?
No.
All over the vet floor. Then proceeded to freak out, roll in it.
Oh no!
Like
and
that
yeah. And so they had to rinse her off and the whole thing. And they gave it like, so your dog is lactose intolerant.
No.
That's a thing for dogs.
Yeah, don't give her any more cheese.
Oh, no.
She has a little IBS. She has an inflamed lower intestine. And so we turned that all into insurance. Blah 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 blah. It's fine. But $500 vet bill off the bat.
Oh my gosh!
for having some gas. For just
you have
having
dog
some cheese.
You have dog insurance.
That poor
so for real.
dog. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
We need pet insurance.
So worth it. So worth it.
I know a company that offers it.
Nationwide.
Don't we? Really?
I do.
You sell a company that offers it, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yes.
I go through Nationwide. But
Is that who you?
pitch
Is that who you
if you're
can?
gonna pitch? You can pitch.
No, Physicians Mutual has it.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's a good program. Yeah.
Can I probably can't get it through work. Probably not.
No.
Unless I work at a vet. No, probably
Blue Cross isn't gonna cover.
Anyway, I don't know.
Your pet
So
insurance.
not a very sexy story.
That's
but,
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh,
$500 for having a little bit of an IBS episode, and then proceed to just let the world know in the
right in the lobby. Right in the lobby.
The vet. Oh, sorry for Billy.
The good part. The good part is they literally have people there to clean that up.
Yeah. $500 well spent, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
But she's a happy princess now.
Oh,
so,
that's good.
Yeah.
All right. What's your dog's name?
Loki.
Loki. That's a fucking awesome name.
Yeah. She is mischievous.
Well, that's freaking awesome name.
Yeah. So she's a handful, but we love her and giving her a new lease on life. She's a rescue.
Mm-hmm.
She had triple mastectomy. She had 3 breasts removed after giving puppies, and wasn't going to make it because they couldn't afford the surgery. So anyway, we adopt her. She's rescue, and
kind of like
we love her.
Dakota when you got her, Dave. we had another boxer. We're a boxer family, as you can tell.
Yeah.
But she had cancer and things, but she was also a rescue. Tiffy from Australia says, "Oh my God, Tiffy. I can't tell you how excited I am to see you right now." Tiffy, if you don't know, we are going to be in Perth in April.
I know. She's nowhere near
I know
Perth.
You're not there, but maybe we can figure something out.
That's like somebody telling us, "Hey, we're going to be in New Jersey."
I'm just saying.
And we're going to be like, sweet, New Jersey's like
we're going to be on the same continent as you in April, so maybe we can figure something out.
That's if Expedia can get their shit together.
Big if.
Yes.
Also,
we're headed that way in April.
My dog will shit on the floor for no reason.
Next dog. Next dog. What, Nick, what's the name of your damn dog? I forget. What is Nick's dog is just... Yeah. And
D-O triple G?
Yeah, I don't.
Exclamation point?
Yeah, his name is, what the fuck? I can't remember. That dog will hump everybody's leg as soon as they get there. It's a little, I don't know, sweetheart.
Matt Gates?
What kind's that English speaking one?
It's an English bulldog.
British?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know.
Oh, did you want me to say hello, Governor?
That's what I was trying to get you to do. I think it's a bulldog. I don't know. Nick's
it's
dog.
Bulldog.
Nick's dog will hump everybody's leg as soon as they get there.
Humphrey.
And not stop.
Humphrey is his name.
It's Humphrey. Because that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Humphrey.
Fitting.
Dude.
Yes.
It is such a fat little... No, I'm not. Hey, I'm not dog body shaming, by the way. I'm just saying, that little motherfucker... Anyway, guys, we got who's coming
Sounds
with me
like
coming
I
up
could,
shortly.
Team up with him, maybe take him for a walk. Could use a couple.
Yeah, sweetheart, do you have another news story?
I do. I have a couple that I'd like to get to.
Let me shut the fuck up and you hit those in.
So the first one,
okay.
We'll go with this. So the Satanic holiday. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Celebration in Iowa at the Iowa Capitol was forcibly canceled by the state groups. I'm a little mad about this. No, I love. I've done a few stories about this.
Is this the one from last week?
No.
Yeah,
the one from last week. The last time is that the Satanic Temple of Ohio, or no, it was it Ohio? No, it wasn't Ohio. It was.
But they
were. So some of the schools in the district that they were talking about have these programs for kids to leave if they're part of this church group. Right. So the Satanic Temple has made it. It's called the Big Red Bus, and they are doing these. They're letting kids leave school to participate in the Satanic Temple things, which
it's a church group.
Yes.
Right.
So they have an alternative to like a Christian.
Like churchy things.
I bet it was awesome.
They've got all the things.
Everything that she mentioned about last week
is wonderful.
Sounds like it's definitely the best one.
I bet. Yeah, I was gonna say all the Catholic kids on the like the.
They're like, fuck, we don't get to go to the Satanic Temple.
Dude. If Ricky went to this,
I know
exactly.
They do
if there's
all the
a bus
fun
to get on, I'm getting on that bus.
Right. So
again, we're gonna get on that bus in a little while, but yeah.
So
anyway, that was
what
last
happened
week. Sorry,
in
what's
Iowa.
this week? Okay, go
so
ahead.
This is in Des Moines. The Satanic Temple of Iowa was supposed to throw their annual holiday celebration on Saturday, exactly 1 year after a statue depicting the pagan idol Baphomet was destroyed in the display at the state capitol building in Des Moines.
Is that what they're basing the time frame to do it on? The year anniversary of that?
I don't know.
Because otherwise, it's kind of an odd time.
I'm giving you all the information that I have. But the state opted to cancel this event.
Because of Jesus?
No. So here's why. The Satanic Temple of Iowa alleges that the Iowa Department of Administrative Services, DAS, forcibly canceled the event. They have made every effort to work with them. They had all these things planned, like even they had people. They had held a Krampus costume contest. They were going to sing satanic carols. But the person from the DAS said that they canceled it because it was going to hurt children.
Why? How?
I don't know. They, after careful consideration of administration rule and DAS policy, Adam Steen determined that the totality of the event request included elements that are harmful to minors, and that and therefore denied the request. I don't see how it was harmful. Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds said in a statement Monday that state government is always going to be concerned about the well-being of children. The Iowa State Capitol complex is is a place for open to the public, and where children and families routinely visit. Because of this, the state's event policy takes into consideration conduct that it would be harmful to minors, and this satanic event, which specifically targets children, is harmful to minors, and is all.
I bet you they didn't go into detail about how it was specifically targeted.
They did not.
Yeah.
Here's why: because they don't specifically target minors at all.
They were going to have a Krampus costume contest.
Yeah, Krampus is awesome.
I want to see that.
No, so basically, I looked up the Satanic Temple. They are
all little crappy kitties.
They're here. Bear with me.
Are you showing me a picture of all the Krampus kids?
I'm going to let's talk about no, that's not the right one. Let's talk a little bit about what the Satanic Temple's ideology is. Here's what their where did it go? Hold on, I know this.
It's actually pretty wholesome.
It is.
I've heard it before.
It's awesome.
It's pretty like reasonable.
So they're fundamental tenets.
Yeah.
I kind of want to join for one, for Pete's sakes. One should strive to act with compassion and empathy towards all creatures in accordance with reason.
But your prayers, sweetheart.
Yeah. I might be prayers for the Satanic Temple soon. No, seriously.
Not actually Satan, but just that temple because... Guess what?
The struggle for justice is ongoing and necessary pursuit and shall prevail over laws and institutions. How is that bad? One's body is inviolable, subject to one's own will alone.
Nailed it.
Right. The freedoms of others should be respected, including the freedom to offend, to willfully and unjustly encroach upon those freedoms of another is to forgo one's own. I mean, that's not bad.
It is pretty similar to what I said about pronouns. It's
yes, exactly.
You know what? If you want to try and be offensive, that's one thing. But if you want to just experience life and project how you want to project, that's fun. That's another.
Exactly.
Well, honestly, if you're a fucking asshole, you're a fucking asshole.
Right.
Just be a fucking asshole and just go over there.
Right. But
and you guys can tell me that too.
It's not about telling people how to talk. That's what's saying.
Yeah.
Right.
So the next one,
anyway,
belief
should
like conform to one's scientific understanding of the world. One should take care to never distort scientific facts to fit one's beliefs. How is this not a good thing? People are fallible. If one makes a mistake, one should do one's best to rectify it and resolve any harm that might have been caused.
How many relationships have you had that have gone bad because someone's refused to admit that they were wrong?
Exactly.
So if you are willing to say that you're wrong or say you're sorry or whatever, like that's all that's saying.
Yeah. I don't see anything wrong in any of this.
No.
And then it says every tenet is a guiding principle designed to inspire nobility in action and thought. The spirit of compassion, wisdom, and justice should always prevail over the written or spoken word.
Yeah.
Do they have like a nonfiction book we could all read?
No.
I was just wondering, like a whatever Krampus Bible or something.
A nonfiction book.
You know what I mean? I've always been a fan of nonfiction.
I don't think that they're all that bad. And honestly,
there's a lot to be gleaned
based on everything that you're saying, other than the fact that I don't know, the church lady probably wouldn't like them because of Satan, but whatever.
I think it's to get noticed.
I understand. And that is why I'm just saying it that way.
I'm just really glad that I can come out here tonight to announce my bid for presidency.
Yes. And I will vote for you.
Really just started to put myself out there.
I think that's awesome. Congratulations on 2028. But I'm
kidding,
I'm
guys.
just telling you, Americans don't like to vote in women, so
I know
we're
gonna lose horribly to Donald Trump.
I don't know
Jr.
why.
I know.
Not
Zancia
Junior.
said, "Will
He's
you play
running
my
third.
last?"
The third is
right.
that the one I'm
Zancia said, "Will you play my last message? I've got a message for Ray."
I will,
yay!
I will definitely.
Okay.
In
And
fact,
also-
I had it brought up.
All right. Nick said, "You're an asshole, but Dave, you're an asshole, but
But
you're an asshole. You're our asshole."
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. I thought it was just reiterating.
No, you're our asshole.
Well, thank you.
I mean, that's true.
I've had a couple guys tell me that before.
No wonder you guys are always picking on me. Okay, here is Zanzia.
Hey, Ray, you want a pickup line? I'll give you a pickup line. Mind if I pick you up and carry you over the parking line? And after all, therefore, I've technically crossed the line.
Oh, he's crossing the line. I got myself a bad boy. Okay. All right. That's not too bad. It's not too bad.
He has dad jokes all day.
Hey, you know what? I'll take that over hey or sup.
Right.
Sup.
No, hey. What kind of pickup lines
we're
have you?
crossing the
Hold on.
line.
One thing that you did forget about a year ago that happened to us besides moving here to Minnesota,
Sorry.
and two things actually. Moving to Minnesota, meeting Exantia, which was great, and he's still hanging around. Don't know why, but he's still hanging around. The day after we got here, on December 16th, Maid fell down the stairs in Exancia's house. You forgot to mention that one year. Brilliant. You had to bring that up of all things. That's the one thing you remember a year ago? Not getting on the plane, not leaving Las Vegas, not getting to Minnesota, but me falling down the stairs? Absolutely. That has to be mentioned. Buckers.
Yeah, I kind of get it.
She cares about her.
That makes sense to me.
In a way.
People. Wait, pickup line. You had mentioned. What are some good or terrible ones that you've heard?
Yeah. So
get your last news story ready.
I got it.
Yeah, there's been some weird ones, like the salad one that I said that was
really
one that I
actually-
directly got. But no, I've seen some other ones just online that I'm not involved in. But
Right.
The meta, if you will, is, hey girl, I'm on 6 honey packets in the Walmart parking lot. Wondering where to park this Mack truck. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah. Have you ever? All right, come on. You've had to have plenty yourself. What's the worst one you've heard or said? I mean, because
oh well, yeah.
Come
No,
on,
I've had a whole experience myself too.
Right.
But no, the one
on the spot.
The one that strikes me the most was the ranch dressing.
Was that one?
Yeah.
You brought it up. No.
Yeah. So no, that's probably the biggest one.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I had one girl tell me once, was a hula hooper. So she's like asking, she's like, you ever seen a hula hooper? I'll show you what my hips do. I'm like, oh, well, okay.
All right.
She was very crazy. She was definitely not somebody you would want to just hang out with. Super crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Fun
So
for a night, but
she
that's
brought her
about
hula
it.
hoops over. She brought
Hold
her hula
on.
hoops
I think
over.
I know. Was it Shannon?
No,
Never mind.
no.
Not that Shannon.
No.
No, I don't.
This is
I've
probably like 12 years ago.
I've known multiple hula hoopers, so you never know.
Yeah, she's all about
Multiple
let me show you what these hips do. But like,
who doesn't know multiple hula hoopers? Come on. Duh. Okay, I've been around a little bit. Whatever.
Good Lord.
Jokes. Sweetheart, hit that news story.
All
Then
right.
then I want to do some
Yeah,
news
hit
coming
me.
with me.
Yes.
We're already up against it, guys. We're going to
We
run
are.
probably 10 minutes late because we've
probably.
got a little bit. But hit the news story, then we'll knock it out of the park with some who's coming with me.
it really is that time. Oh my goodness, it flies by.
Just noticed.
It does. So a Columbus funeral home is to be the first in Ohio to operate with a liquor license. Now, I love this.
I saw this story.
I love this.
I do like it.
This so this guy's family and him bought this funeral home back in 2015, and the Evergreen Funeral and Cremation and Reception is set to open next year. They've applied for a liquor license and could soon serve people during services. The owner tells the news outlet that the unique twist is it's a unique twist to a celebration of life. And they want to change how people view an average funeral. He says, my role in this position is to kind of be a party planner for the dead, to be more of a celebration of life.
We've all thought about it.
Yes, then more than the multi-day traditional services, which cost a lot of money. Their services cost anywhere between $5,000 and $6,000, as opposed to the national average of $10,000 for a funeral. What they're wanting is they're going for a liquor license to serve alcohol during the services. That way, I mean, heck, if we think about when your mom passed, we could have done her celebration of life at the funeral home.
Dude, that is the most amazing idea I've ever heard. I don't know why it has not already been done
thought that
everywhere.
too.
They said they'll be the first in Ohio to have a liquor license.
I even looked up, is there any place in Omaha that does that, or in Nebraska? And we don't.
Who is this guy that is apparently a genius because said an idea that was in all of our brains?
Don't tell all the local bars.
Right.
Don't tell them.
Right.
Seriously, after I go, that's just shit.
His name is Hunter Triplett. He wants to. They're also doing other things to accommodate people. Like they have apps to translate for. They have like a West African. A traditional African and Middle Eastern families, so they don't have to, there's not that language barrier. They're doing many things to accommodate anybody who comes into their funeral home so they can make things the way they should. But the alcohol, I think, is a wonderful idea because who doesn't? I mean, everybody goes out to drink afterwards anyway.
Drink to that.
Might as well have it.
I feel
there.
like there's not usually a lot of angry drunks at funerals.
No.
Right? I mean, there could be, but I feel like most people would be mellow drunks at a funeral.
Absolutely.
So I think it's a good idea.
There might be a lot more crying. I don't know.
So what?
Just get it out,
So I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you have loved to have?
That's what I would want.
I want to have a
right?
destination. People have destination weddings. I want to have a destination funeral, guys. When I croak,
you better have it paid for.
Get your tickets ready.
We're gonna do a pre-need for you.
We're gonna do the funeral in Ohio. Apparently,
You gotta set yourself up and get the life insurance money to pay for that.
Here's what I think we need to do. We need to open a funeral home in Omaha that also serves alcohol, and we do the same thing as
it's got to be classy. You got to do it classy, right? So you got to do like martinis or wine.
Yes, scotch and water.
If you're gonna do beer, that's fine, but you do it in a glass, a fancy glass.
Yeah,
have
the beer
I have
on
seen
tap.
6 Feet Under. I'm not doing that job.
Oh, I kind of want to do it.
No, I don't.
I
I know
totally
you
wanna
want to do it.
I do.
I know you want to do it because you're kind of morbid, guys. We've got a little bit of time. This is going to be our last episode of the year, by the way.
Absolutely.
Because next week is Christmas. We're not going to do. You guys wouldn't be here on Christmas anyway. If you would be, thank you. But
also, Dave has to work at 5 a.m.
Try to do
the
something
day
else.
after
I also
Christmas.
actually have to work on Christmas,
And-
and then at 5 a.m. the next 2 days. So yeah, we won't be doing a show next week.
Ugly sweater competition at Best Pub on the 21st Saturday.
Oh, yes, Saturday.
This upcoming Saturday.
Yes.
Okay.
We need to go.
I have an ugly sweater dress.
I'm just gonna.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's we got to go. Just
I
for
wonder if
that.
I can find the one that I found.
I
that I
don't
showed
have
my
ugly
mom.
sweaters. You're gonna have to find something. 'Cause I don't
You have
them.
a Jacksonville sweater.
I have a Jacksonville. No, and actually, this season,
He has a Jacksonville.
This
actual
season,
sweater.
that's the ugliest sweater. Jacksonville Jaguars Christmas sweater. I do actually have a
Are
Jacksonville
you from
Jaguars.
Florida?
No, not at all. I'm just a Jacksonville Jaguar fan.
Here's what happened. When Jacksonville
We'll
came
talk
into
about
the
Something
it.
league,
went terribly wrong.
he had decided he needed to find. I'm going to do the short form.
Knock it out.
He decided he needed to find a new team.
Okay.
His growing up, they kind of watched the Steelers, and he had just gotten out of the Navy. And he's decided between Jacksonville or the Panthers,
Because they
and
both came into the league
He
that
chose
year.
Jacksonville,
And I
and
just
he has been a
chose year
fan
one.
ever since.
Year one, when they came in the league, I'm like, I'm going to pick one of these new teams, and I like those colors and that, and blah blah blah, and that's why it went from there.
Fair.
And it worked out the first few years because Brunell,
You know what I said at the beginning?
Jimmy Smith, all that, Fred Taylor, that was awesome.
Earlier in the beginning of the podcast, I said it means a lot when somebody knows when to say, I'm sorry, or walk away. And
I should have walked away years ago.
Might just jump to the Steelers, man. I'm not trying to beat you up either, man. This is an intervention.
And then I chose my team, and I chose.
I remember when you used to like to win.
As a kid, I did. I loved the Steelers as a kid, and I had to graduate to this shitty team. Hey, but hold on. I am
graduated.
You know what? But I to a fault. I stick with what I.
Hey, there's something to be respectable about that. I mean, hey, we're
a
all a lot of us are Husker fans. I get it.
There you go.
Same, yes.
There's something to be just true to blood, right? So. I'll respect that, and that's why I'm not beating you up too much.
At least the Huskers have actually had 5 national championships, as you can see from the glass from Dad's.
Not in a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, my dad was lamenting a year ago. Yeah. He goes, "Your kids will never know good Nebraska players." A good Nebraska team. They don't even know the glory days. I used to I went to all those games with my dad. I mean, the 90s, we were there,
I was at the Miracle, Missouri.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys.
We had season tickets. It was awesome. That was my favorite memories with my dad going to Husker games.
Yes. We have got, if you guys are ready, not this.
Football is life. No.
That's the best.
Football is life, though. Anyway.
Football is life.
Football is life. Guys, you guys are here. That's how we're going to close shop from now on. Who's ready for Who's Coming With Me?
Me.
Let's do it.
That's not even the one I wanted.
No?
I think that's the original, isn't it?
Probably is.
How about we just do this one? Because, we made an actual whole ass show out of it. But then I decided to make it a segment. So after I made a segment, I had to make a new song, right?
Yeah.
Here's you guys already know this. Here's the new song. Who's Coming With Me? That's not it either. Son of a bitch.
We're coming with you, Dave.
I don't know.
You gotta get us there.
How about this?
Get me there, baby.
I couldn't think of what it should be. It was sitting right here, could have slapped me in the face. Who's coming with me? So now I got the segment. Now I need a new song with new words. No, fuck that. Nice. I'm going to use the same shit we've already fucking heard. So everybody come along, it won't be hard. Because we've got memes and bad videos of cripples and retards. We might not have the whole crew here, but that's just how it goes. And SamIAm still snort laughs out her nose.
All right, here we go. You ready?
I am.
With your best shot.
I fucked that up. Let's do it again.
Yeah. Should we give her the comments?
Full screen.
Oh yeah.
Comments.
I can't do technology tonight.
Okay, that's all right. Why don't you skip that one? Because I don't know what's going on there.
Hold on.
And I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure that was great.
It's the volleyball one.
Oh yeah, she gets hit in the face and then she gets hit again.
Yeah.
So not a big deal.
Well, I totally fucked that one up. So
not a big deal.
Whatever.
Let's just jump to the next one. See what we got. But now the comments are gone, so we'll be able to see what's going on.
It'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Hey guys,
everything's fine.
Thanks for coming to the show tonight.
Okay, here
Let's
we go.
Some of this.
Fuck you! Fuck off.
She hates that song.
Ray, if you didn't know,
Sweet Caroline.
You're supposed to go in order and play that one last.
I loathe that
You went
song.
in backwards order. That was supposed to be the final one. Damn it.
Well,
go on.
Do you guys know? I have a confession.
What's your confession?
It's been one day since my last confession.
I thought it was. I swear to God, I thought he was going to say it's been 7 hours and 15.
No.
But it's the song that I hate that everybody loves is "Shake It Like a Polaroid Picture."
Oh, you don't like Hey Ya?
Hey Ya, yeah. Oh, I hate Hey Ya.
Really?
So yeah,
I get it though. I understand not liking songs that people love. So
yeah. So I'm
I get
with
it.
you, girl. I get it.
All right.
But I let people know my weakness about a year and a half
Yeah.
ago,
Yeah.
and people
So they
send
wanna
that
let it
shit in
go, huh?
all the fucking time.
Oh, you're gonna get some hay on now too.
Oh, I
Apparently.
know.
You're probably gonna learn on karaoke, aren't you?
Yeah, no, I can
he
do
does.
it now.
I'm not a big Neil Diamond
I actually thought I had it
fan.
on my soundboard just now, and I was going to do it, but I don't.
Fuck
It's
off.
off there.
Okay, you
Yeah,
ready?
Whatever.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
All right. She reminds me of the Lorax. Right?
Yeah.
Oh my golly. I don't know why I say
Protect
that.
the trees.
All right, here we go. Where did we go? There we are. All right.
My friends were over. We were all sitting here watching a movie. You came downstairs completely nude, covered head to toe in salsa, and screamed, "Who wants huevos rancheros now, bitches?"
So I love that it says, wife
Hey.
says I can't stay at home on girls' night anymore. And then when she's like, you came down completely
You gotta
naked, he
respect the
says,
game.
Lies, I had socks on.
You gotta respect the game.
I feel like,
It said lies ahead, socks on. He has socks on.
yeah, instead of completely
That's
nude.
that's
I
what
feel
it-
like you would say something. Like you
Oh,
would, that
if
would
you
be
ever
Tell
you.
me you have
If-
wood floors without telling me you have wood floors.
If you ever have book club over here, I'm just, who wants huevos rancheros now, bitches?
All right, let's see
That
if
sounds
this
like
works.
something I would do.
No, see?
There we go. There we go.
Oh yeah.
There he goes. Why lick it?
Gotta make sure it's good. Make sure
You
it's
gotta
fresh.
lick it before we kick it. Sorry. That song got stuck in my head. Okay, moving on.
I'm going undercover as a woman to find out what they go through every day. I discovered that women are called faggot a lot.
You know, is that wrong?
I'm going
One more
undercover as a
time.
woman to find out what they go through every day. I discovered that women are called faggot a lot.
You've been there.
Oh.
I discovered that women are called.
It's funny because it's painful. It's cute.
Jesus fuck.
Fuck.
You think it's going to be all serious? And then he's like, yeah, go on.
No, I get it.
Move on to next.
All right, here we go.
I am very proud of myself and all of my other friends inside my class. And my class is really sweet, except one little boy. And I need to tell you.
She's like, let me spill the tea about this little boy.
And I need to tell you, she was going to keep going.
She was going to spill the fucking tea.
She was
the
gonna-
hot
was.
fucking tea.
She was going to government name drop that motherfucker.
She was, except for one little fucking boy. All right.
Let me tell you about Ricky.
Exactly. He.
All right. We've got a couple more. I think, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
You know, I would 100% be that bitch.
I
I'd be
know,
like,
right?
Girl, you look fabulous.
Exactly. He
Leave story.
does look fabulous, by the
I mean,
way.
she does though for what she's
Yes,
working with.
exactly.
Girl, get it.
She should
Like I'm gonna give her some credit because that's not easy.
She should
No.
probably at least put on some heels.
Shut the
You know,
fuck
we
up.
can give her 3 inches. You know,
We could.
You know what? Hey, when we're working in centimeters.
We're working in centimeters. All right.
3-inch heels at fuck you centimeters.
Okay, so all the ornaments are on the bottom. They're little people.
They're little people.
Oh.
And then they show
the regular ass
Christmas tree, and all the ornaments are 2 feet above.
It'd be better if it was lit up just on the bottom.
I get it now. Oh my goodness.
All right, next
shit.
one. We got like 1, 2,
get 'em a
2, 3
ladder.
more.
4.
All right, let's see.
Go fund me for a step ladder.
All right. Oh.
What
You monster!
What?
You monster!
What?
That is fucking hilarious.
Guys, that's how you finally get to stop doing Elf on the Shelf. Just get some chicken bones and make it look like you fucking burned up somewhere.
Oh my god.
I
he
obviously put that in there. I put most of these in because I didn't have a ton from the other ones. But guys, send me these so that they're not all mine this
I
time.
have to get you. I know I'll find it, guys. I promise.
You need to.
The
Yes.
weird pickup
Do it.
lines guy.
You need
so
to.
Good. And you guys can find it from Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and just send it to me and let me know, and then I'll figure out how to put it into the deal here. Anyway, go
All
on.
right, here we go.
All right.
He want a tall girl, not a small girl. When you finish, you'll make him spend it all, girl. I'm the pick me up and put
Reminds
me
me
up
of
the wall,
Donkey
girl.
Kong.
When he
Right?
make him wanna fall.
Yes!
He want a tall girl.
It's a second level.
But the way
second level where he's going up that ladder.
But the way she
Or
holds
burger
him at the
time.
end like a
Is that what you
baby,
said
how
too?
is that
Yeah.
even sexy? I'm just saying.
Which part?
Like right here. This is gross.
This just reminds me of the Olympics, man. This is side eye. You seen this? You seen this dude's cannonball?
All right, here we go.
Women always say they like a sploosh.
I literally
I'll give it to you.
I literally put that in so I could make that Donkey Kong joke, and you took it.
Oh! Hey, you know what?
Great minds.
Even Steph Curry can hit a layup.
I know. I thought
right.
I was aging myself there, but
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this really doesn't need the music. It says when you meet the Avengers today and Stan Lee tomorrow, and it's a Make-A-Wish. When you meet the Avengers today and Stan Lee tomorrow.
sorry,
Too soon?
they're dead now.
All right, one last one. This is all we got.
All right.
All right, here we go.
All right, what's the problem?
She seems to have a foreign object lodged in her vagina.
Come on, let's get this shit over with.
Where's the foreign object?
I thought it was gonna be like a Spaniard.
That was good.
I thought it'd be like a Spanish guy.
Thank you.
Like Rodrigo.
Right.
What?
One would think Rocksteady sent me that, but he
This
didn't.
is not what I expected when I ordered General Tso's.
Oh my gosh.
Man, I didn't think fried rice was that big.
Oh my
We
gosh,
are
what a
good.
fun show this has
It
been.
was. Ray, thank you very much. I've got
I
one
would love
more,
for you to be on again.
one more message
Oh, I would
from
love to come on again.
Yay.
We can do a regular thing. I'm
Yes.
fine. I'm 5 minutes up the street.
Yes.
one more message from May before we jump out.
So, question. The day before, a lot of stuff on that sweater. Is that sweater really as ugly as we think it is? And does it look any better now that you have been drinking?
It looks amazing.
It's not a sweater, it's a jacket, it's a suit coat. Anyway, no, back to that. Yeah, I've had a great time tonight. Ray,
I
is
did
this
too.
what
I had
you
a great
expected?
time. Yeah, I
Kind
had
of?
an absolute blast.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Everybody, please, for real, get up for Ray. At your house. I'm not pushing the button again. I got to get. I'm sorry. Who? What?
Clap.
Any final words of advice or anything for everybody out there?
Yeah. Hey, do what you do best and be your authentic self. That's all I have to say. So have a great night, everybody.
I love it.
All right. And a great holiday season, guys. Married Couple Podcast will be off next week.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to all you guys. It is actually Christmas next Wednesday. So
yeah. And we will be back on New Year's Day.
We will be back New Year's Day for the one show. And then we've got our other class. So we'll be
we'll talk about that next time.
We will. Also this Friday, the wrap-up show for the year for Roses Are Red podcast. Yes. AC will not be able to attend, but join Miss Red Rose, my beautiful, lovely wife, SamIAm, and I guess I'll show up.
Yes, Dave.
And I'll sit in. Anytime one of you guys are gone, I just sit in. It's just
that's what you do.
It just feels right. All right.
It does.
All right, Ray, thank you very much for being on.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining the show. Everybody, thanks for stopping in as usual, and we will see you on the show next year. All right. See you, bitches. We're out.
Bye.